heard we did a few things to customize this Zwitter. Is that true?
Yes, it is. So
All
we'll
right.
go over the list here, what we did.
Sounds good. Arms and Shoulders Day, huh?
Every day.
Every day. I got mail.
Every day.
I got something for you.
Uh-oh. Ooh, an empty box. Inside. Oh! So, I want to thank one of our friends who...
There we go. That is so
a
cool.
silver garden gnome with a... looks like an M16? I don't know. AK something.
He's awesome, huh?
That's too cool.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
Collection of toys.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
So, what are you working on? This is Miss Judy.
This is Miss Judy. The Burton's 1973 squareback.
Mm-hmm.
So this is getting the full dark side treatment. We did do the paint samples, and we've got the primary color down. The bling colors got shot last week and then sent out over to them Monday. So they should be seeing it Wednesday or Thursday. So when you guys get it, pick one. We're moving that quick.
Woo.
So I've got the secondary panels about done. So 4 out of the 6 secondary panels are done.
Yeah.
Ready for paint. It looks like a polish painting, but it's actually really smooth.
Yeah.
So
That's great.
and this is why a lot of this stuff is so expensive. It's just this is all handwork.
Yeah.
So if we're doing a high-end show car, you want I could do this with machine, but there's going to be ways.
Not the
in it,
same.
and we're not doing that.
No.
So.
All right, so we had a question. We
Yeah.
wanted to know, like, all right, nose to tail, what have we done to this Zwitter? So,
Okay, nose set.
yes.
So it didn't have bumpers to start with, so we found a set of OEs.
Uh-huh.
Had them chromed. Everything on here has been chromed by the same chromers, including the headlight trim rings, which are original. We have LED bulbs. We've got custom Miss Sarah emblems all through here.
Okay.
This is not factory either. This is a custom piece. Has different colors. We've got the Australian trim which we put in.
Mm-hmm.
We have,
yeah.
I'm not going to pop this open, but we've got
Safari.
a Safari windshield. We did this is a ragtop conversion.
Yeah.
So suck on it. We did some of ours. We did these. So crotch coolers.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So those are available from out in Oregon.
Rare
Air accessories.
manufacturing. Yes.
And then
Jason Fields.
Jason Fields, good man by the way.
He is.
So full custom interior, including the logo stuff. This is actually an original steering wheel from the car that we had refurbished by Koch's.
Oh, wow.
This has got a CRC suspension on it, which we really can't get into in detail with the car on the ground. We've got a CRC pedal set and a custom shifter from CRC.
Wow.
So talk to Kevin.
Okay.
So the radio is a period correct radio that's been completely rebuilt and it is now Bluetooth enabled and Wi-Fi enabled and all of that stuff. We have added the aftermarket fuel tank on it.
There it is.
And then this is an original Speedo from this car that we had refurbished out in Hollywood.
Wow.
And when I say Hollywood, I mean Hollywood speedometers.
Oh, cool.
We did the extended reach pop-outs, which I'm going to have to get in here.
Hello.
So these are from Loose Nuts out in Oregon also. So Jeremy does a real good job making them. So you can actually see his little logo there.
Where? Oh, look at that.
So Loose Nuts. And then
That's so cool.
in the back there, you'll see a custom speaker box made by me.
Yeah.
So that
And what was it?
This was a early 60s 7-Up box.
Sweet.
So it's like one of those metal coolers. So
I love the bolster pillows too.
Yeah, those came with the interior.
Nice. Okay.
And then we've got a set of custom rims from Paul Ozio.
Okay.
And 4-wheel disc brakes all the way around. That came with a CRC suspension. We've got a custom Sebring exhaust. Motors a 1914 set of dual Webers. And then once again, we've used the Sarah logo again. just wherever we could, and we just try to keep it nice and clean.
Yeah.
So all you purists that are going to be hating on this car,
They're cringing right now, aren't they?
we put a mustache on a Mona Lisa, or however y'all are putting it. And excuse me, my y'alls will come out. It's the client's car. This is what he wanted. This was his dream. So we build to spec. You know, if you guys want an aquarium, we might do it. Although I'm not sure if I really would feel good about that.
Yeah.
I might have to give that to Darren and say, you know,
Darren will do
just
it.
so you can feel good, because there's endorphins.
Endorphins in an aquarium. He'll do it right now. Mr. Range, if you want an
Nothing
aquarium,
better than
call
looking at a
us.
split oval window and seeing fish swimming around in there. That would be cool.
Can you imagine? Mr.
So
Range.
All the lights are LED, so
Yeah.
this thing's going to drive. We are going to flip these around, so they're up underneath.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the only thing we're really going to change on the car. So we're in test and tune and final on that.
Sweet.
Punch list, still trying to figure out here's and there's and little bits and pieces. And we're
Yeah.
still waiting for the license plate and insurance from Mr. Range so we can actually drive it.
So once we have all that and we can drive it, do you think you could maybe do a little review of the CRC suspension? Because that question has come
And
into.
then how it compares to a stock setup.
Yeah.
I can compare it.
That sounds good.
I drove Herbie,
Yeah.
which was a
Hybrid.
hybrid car.
Oh,
but
wow,
It didn't
okay.
have the suspension that this did. It had stock suspension, so
Gotcha.
I'll be able to compare it to it.
Sweet.
Herbie is a little snappy car.
Herbie was very snappy in
Herbie
every
had a bigger
way.
motor than this.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Huh.
We drove it a little bit this one, but we didn't get up to speed.
Right, yeah. So once we
once
can.
do that, we'll be able to give you a full lowdown.
Sounds good.
Oh,
All right.
And then the custom color on the paint created my brain.
And what's the paint called again?
Copperhead.
Copperhead.
Yeah, so
I
I just
love
made
that.
up the name. So
It's pretty good.
Whatever.
It's a copperhead.
Yeah.
There you
Well, it's
go.
just got that diamondback feel to it. And
Now,
it's
you
not-
just are you having? Are you
What kind of
talking about
snakes? Really?
today right now?
Like, what is that?
Copperhead, Diamondback.
Sure.
All right.
Arizona was bringing it.
There's
Guess.
two
I
different
guess,
snakes.
I
Okay,
guess,
we'll
yeah.
go with it.
Well, let's go on the tour.
Yeah, let's see. I know we got something
Start out here. We
outside.
already saw Miss Judy's body.
We did.
We're going to see her chassis in a minute, or what's starting of it. So we'll go out here. We also have Mr. Ferguson's other car, Fergie II.
Yeah.
65 Beetle, which the chassis is out here. We're not doing too much to the chassis, but we had to take the body off because the body is getting painted, so it went to blast. So the body's at blast right now. Actually, should be coming back in day. He brought his own beam. It's an air-cooled beam from Pete.
Great.
It's we're going to put on there. He already has a narrowed adjustable beam, but I guess he wanted a different one, so we're putting that on there.
Sounds
Once
good.
again,
Hey,
that's
Pete.
the customer wants we do.
Yep.
So we're putting that on there, and then I don't know that we're doing too much more. He's going to do some work himself. The motor was already off, so he's wanting to tinker a little bit.
New
with
carpet,
it.
right?
Yeah, I think he's doing all that though.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm
All
not
right,
sure
that's
yet.
cool.
He's going to add some things when he comes to see the body. So
Sure.
we're going to do that. We got a slew of beetles waiting.
Hello,
on parts
beetle
out here.
babies.
They're hanging out. They're just hanging out in
They're
their little area.
they're sunning
Yeah, they're
themselves.
sunning themselves today. So we'll go in here and look and see what else we got going on.
Sounds good.
And then we have Mr. Hill's 67 Ghia.
Yeah.
So actually,
It's like Fergie's cousin.
I'll do a free plug for him. This Ghia is for sale.
Okay.
I don't have a price yet. I don't think he does either. But it's if you like it, look at it. It's up for sale. He's out of Birmingham here in Alabama.
All right.
He's actually having us spruce it up a little bit to sell it.
Sure.
So it's definitely going to be for sale. So, but this is one of those deals where we've talked before, where customers try to tackle stuff themselves. So
yeah, which is always.
it was a running car. He bought it from California. It is from Santa Cruz.
Okay.
He bought it. It's a California car, thus the no windshield wipers, stuff like that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's on airbags. Anyway, so he bought a new wire harness and just tried to do it himself. And
Sometimes that can work.
Yeah, it didn't. So he got about a tenth of the way through it and decided he couldn't, so he brought it to us.
So yay, JT.
So JT had to.
I found a wiper motor that works too.
Oh, good. All
Yeah,
right.
so he didn't have wipers at all because it came from California. California, we don't even use them. So, but
That's true. Wow.
So we're gonna put him a wiper motor on there, which was a wish list thing. He didn't.
Okay.
But he got JT got all the wiring done today. Got all the lights working and got it fired up. We
Fantastic.
fired it up a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I heard
so,
it.
Boom, there we are. We just got to
Way
do
to
a couple
go.
other things, and then it'll be going back to his house. But it's for sale, so if you want
Yeah.
it, you can call
You'd
us
look-
and we'll put you in touch with him.
And you would look mighty fine right around in that.
Then we got Mr. Parks, Beetle,
Yes.
that's been hiding in back waiting for parts.
It's a
And they
birthday
finally all
present,
came in.
right?
And Jeremy's been working on the top, and he's got the top just about done. He's about, I don't know how far down, but the top's starting to work. You don't have to do it all the way down.
Nice.
So it's in a form where he's doing the tucks and putting little bars on. He'll put all the supporting.
That's great.
Grommets and all that on there. And
Way to go, Stonewall.
Yeah, Stonewall Jackson there. So we'll get that all done, and it's been, like I said, in the back end, we've got some material. We got to put his carpet.
Yeah.
This is for his daughter.
It's a birthday present.
Yeah, so we're trying to hurry up and get that done. We've been, unfortunately, this car came like right dead in the middle of the COVID crisis situation. So we've been still coming off the end of that. So, but Gazzo, we're still working on his wheel situation. Got his new shifter in. We're getting now. We're going to put some turbo twists on it, check it. Mr. Reilly's waiting on her interior.
Okay.
Mr. Hersker here is in punch list stuff. They're dealing with some wiring, SEMA 4 deal still, and some problems with the turn signals, but we're working through all that.
Yeah.
That's that. And then let me grab this board while you're doing that.
Sure.
Mr. Ferguson's color for this.
Oh, yeah.
So Spook painted this up, and this is Fergie II's color.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he wanted the same color was on there, so they just had it shot.
That's nice.
Checking that'll be his color, so.
Sweet.
We'll send that to him, or he's going to come up here and look at it, I think, and then boom. But we go out here, we got Miss Judy's chassis out here that came back to powder coat. So the whole chassis got powder coated.
All right.
White, they wanted, because the car's going to be white.
Yeah.
And then we're going to, we're doing some seam sealing, and we're going to flip it over. It's going to go back to him, and he's going to undercoat this white completely on the bottom, the entire bottom. And then we'll flip it back over and start building it.
All right.
So
that's the plan.
It's getting a custom beam. It's getting some new rear end parts. The rear end's getting blasted and painted. Okay. And then we'll build this thing all back up, and it's going to be kind of a challenge because type 3. What's going on here is we got this is a situation where this is Miss Cripes' car, and it came in full of pans. So I'll show you what happens. And that's kind of the one that we've had weird things going on with it too. But we got in to put the pans in, and Jeremy got to this point, the Napoleon hat. That's where your pan rests. Well, it's all rested through. And as you get into it farther, the bolt head up here where your body mounts and stuff is all rusted through and stuff. So that pretty much whole head is no good. So we called her about that. And then we also found in the body real bad. So we might want to see that. We might want to see that.
No.
So let's go see that.
Okay. Let's go see.
We have our little slew of motors.
Yeah, how about that?
This is kind of some stuff that could go bad. So she bought the car. This is the kind of things that could go bad with Beetles.
Yeah.
It's a 71 Super Beetle. She just wanted us to do a few things, and then it turned into this. So what started it is we're taking the body off. There's 2 bolts back here, tower bolts, and they weren't even visible because they were covered with fiberglass. Oh. When we started peeling the fiberglass, you saw all that rust. Well, now when you look in the car here, you can see on both sides what we have here.
Oh, no.
That was under carpeting.
Oh, no.
And covered in fiberglass. So pretty much the whole back end of the car is just barely hanging there.
Oh, no.
The heater channels are rusted through, which the heater channels attach to those parts. Those parts attach to the inner fender wells. The inner fender wells attached to the luggage tray, which is all bad.
Oh, gee.
So anyways,
what does she want us to do then?
Well, I called her and said, hey, this is bad. They live in Coleman. They're close. And I said, hey, it's going to be this and that. She said, I suggested they come up here and look, and they said, well, just give us a price and we'll go from there. So I got the price, and so I'm going to call her with a price, and we'll see what we're going to do to her. But, at some point, it becomes to where it's not, everything's fixable. We get all those parts. They're all made. But, at some point, it's a 71 Super Beetle.
Right, right. Oh, man.
We'll let them make that.
Well, that's tough. It's like it's hard. It's hard to know.
It's a good example of what can be hidden and you don't know. So
you never know.
When we say we can't give you a price because we don't know,
blast.
This is a prime example. None of that was known. We do it bumper to bumper. We didn't see that because we didn't check. So when we started pulling the body off and we found those bolts that weren't there, then it started this whole deal. We pulled carpet back and boom, boom, boom.
And then if we were to send it to blast, we'd probably see even more.
We probably would never, So and there's other parts on this car where you go around and you can hear Bondo. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on this car. There's a lot of paint. It's got rust in there. See all that bubbles? That's all rust.
Yeah.
So it's just, and then to go back, I drove this car into here. It was running. So we were going to take the motor out, which the motor's in there, tune it up a little bit, put the floor pans on it, do a couple other things, it was going to go. But it turned into this. So.
When there's rust, that's...
So just when you call and say, how come you guys can't tell us? Well, this is why. Right here. Right. None of that was seen. And that's thousands of dollars worth of damage there. Thousands. probably more than the car's worth.
Yeah.
Or for sure more than the car's worth.
I mean, and so for some clients it's worth it because it's, you know, it's a heart project. It's something they've had forever, whatever, like that.
That
you know?
66 right next door there, that's an original car that grandfather bought that, gave it to the son. The son is giving it now to his son. So the grandfather bought it originally, was the original owner. So I get that.
Yeah.
And they may want to do this. We're going to
It's possible,
but
sure.
It's what we're saying, but the whole gist of this is when you guys call in and say, hey, can you give us a ballpark? This is why we
This is why we can't. So. Yeah.
Anyways.
All right. Whoop. Hello.
So anyways, that's where we're at on that. That's what's going on in the shop. We got a couple new things going on, a couple old things.
Yeah.
Working through some stuff.
Still hiring.
Still hiring. Please,
come on. Come on down.
Please.
Bugapalooza was fun. I guess we didn't talk.
Yeah, we talked.
Did we talk about it?
Yeah, we talked about that.
I had to sleep.
You were still worn out.
We've got a video coming up on one of the Sunday programs.
Yeah, we're going to show you.
Good, and then so I guess the next thing is our show. We'll be coming up. It's going to come faster than we think.
I think it's October.
It's the third Saturday.
Third Saturday in October.
We don't know the date. We'll figure that out.
So it's basically a charity event with some cool cars and really cool people.
Yes, always a good time.
So there we go.
There you go. Well, you guys know what to do now. Goodbye, nice people.